Daniel Master 87 here. And crap. Right now we're gonna be trying out the next 4 killers in the list. And the first one is Spirit. One of the very few killers in the game that can compete consistently at high ranks. I hope her audio is not too loud because I can like barely hear myself over her right now. Ooh, what's Noah doing on there? I'm not that kind of killer. Oh yeah. I like to play with Pop and Surge on my Spirit. And I'm forced to bring Iron Will, or Strider, because survivors will bring Iron Will. Because I swear, as soon as I start playing Spirit, everyone has Iron Will. When I take Strider off, no one has Iron Will. And the problem with that is that when you put Strider on and no one has Iron Will, they sound louder than usual. It's hard for you to tell where exactly they are. Like they'll sound right in front of you and it's like, no, they're behind a wall. I wish they would fix that, really. Like Strider should just guarantee that survivors are a certain audio level. Not make them overly loud for no good reason. And we have a TTV in here. And she might be with these 2 others. So this could be stressful. I see Gemini and some others are on, so maybe I'll transition into playing Survivor with them. But it's not a guarantee. There's a good scent in my house right now. It smells like a strawberry pastry or something. It might just be my nose imagining it. I don't know. I just had popcorn, so maybe I'm still in the food mindset, but I'm not hungry right now, so I'm not gonna eat anymore. This loading time is nuts. This map might actually be winnable for the survivors against a Spirit. It's just very unfair against an efficient team. Look how far these gens are apart from each other. Thought I heard someone breathing. This is crap. They're over here. Swung too early. My god, just drop the pallet already, man. So even with bloodlust, I can't catch up to this person. It's frustrating. She was like inside of me. When I heard her really close to me, I assumed she doubled back, and I was right. They're on the House of Pain, Jin. I don't know if I want to bother contesting this, but I'm going anyway, so... Someone just used for the people. I can't bother looking around this place. It's gonna waste too much time. Act like we're chasing her, but actually go back. DS still. Okay. I don't know why she jumped in that locker. I heard you. Alright. Where are those scratch marks leading? It's the House of Pain. I don't even want to bother. Fat shamed. That's the worst kind of fat shame, where the survivors can go through and the killer can't. DS. Even though I literally couldn't find anyone else. That's not smart. Using head-on just to be him. Because a head-on stun is 3 seconds, the DS stun is 5 seconds. Shoot. That's annoying. She might get this block now. I'm dropping her. Where was she? I could hear her. Just drop the pallet, man. I was about to say, anytime now, Bloodlust, if you want to kick in. So they're not working on that, Jin. He used for the people again. I got you this time. Dead hard because he's looking behind him. I guess not. They're both there. I don't want to chase you. It's gonna be a very long chase and then I'll get de-essed anyway. Messed up and wasted the pallet. She stopped making noise for a second. Head on. Oh my god, it actually worked. Oh, can I go through this gap? No, I can't. It's not very fair. If I lose this middle gen, or this lower gen, I just lose. I don't even want to bother defending that one. Could barely hear that gen over the sound effects, but it's not being worked on at all. Doing a gen in my face. We're sandbagging each other here. See, that's counterplaying spirit. You just start walking so you stop making noise. For people who say spirit has zero counterplay. You dropped it early this time. Was that dead hard? What the heck, man? The 110% movement speed is really hurting me here. I can feel it. Spending half the match just walking forward. One was working on this gen, but I can't find them. I did not expect this spirit match to be stressful. Because she's a strong killer. They ran to the House of Pain. Can't find them. Yeah, they're rushing this gen now. Gotcha. Man. Was that even a fastball angle? Waste of pallet again. Hatch is here, remember that. We hit that gen with Surge. We hook him and go to the gen in the bottom of the school. Someone's in basement, what the heck? No, they're still on this gen. Because it's not sparking. I saw you. Sprint burst. Really? I couldn't react to that. Dude, these sounds are really messing up. Breakable walls. Greedy. They got Dwight off at the last second. I can maybe make it to this hook in time. Barely. Crouching in the corner. Oh, I guess Surge still had half a second left of cooldown, so it didn't proc on that gen. So are they doing this one or the one in the school? School one, of course. Why are they not working on this? These gens have come to a complete standstill. These guys were playing really good in the beginning. Dwight had Unbreakable and picked himself up. Oh, cool. Press the button to get outplayed. That's why I don't like Hatch. I was gonna say, if you struggle, I'm just leaving you on the ground to be slugged for 4 minutes. Because he knows that's a hook dead zone. So the girl who I interacted with the least escapes because she had a key. It's pretty dumb. But it would have been about the same if they had just played the match normally. Because I don't want to bother to slug the last person, so I hook him, and then the hatch opens for her and she escapes. Same result, just quicker because of the key. Keys are a shortcut to the objective. Because you didn't get all the gens done, but you escaped anyway. And people, including the devs, think that that is skill when it's not. Maybe it's just my MMR with Spirit that's putting me against such hardcore survivors. Because I do think there's killer-based MMR on right now. If you suck with Legion like I do, you're gonna be going against easier survivors. Well, that's supposed to happen, but I feel like I don't get easy survivors when I play as Legion. And if you suck with Nurse, you're supposed to get sucky survivors. And if you're really good with Hillbilly, you should get really good survivors. That's the whole point of not being able to switch to different killers when you press the ready up button. because they want survivors to be able to quick switch at the last second, but not killers. I like Legion's cosmetics, he's just not that good of a killer. Maybe I should put on this fancy knife. Why not? We've never had a weapon in Dead by Daylight like this knife Legion's holding right now. It's like super shimmery. Like you can see the reflection of Legion's face, I believe, when you're looking at it close enough. Okay. I just found out you can't spin the killer like you can in the pre-lobby. You can only do that in custom matches. But with Trickster, we're not going to have to worry about that because he can just look at the player and wink. That's one thing he does when he's on the screen. What do these crappy add-ons do for me? I forget. Blindness for 60 seconds. And slightly increases the duration. I can't imagine the duration being any less than what it is with this add-on, but apparently that is the case. So base Legion just sucks. This is an add-on dependent killer, I guess. I think there was a rumor I heard a while back that like Legion was supposed to be the original Ghostface because they had the hooded character concept, they had the knife and all that, but they couldn't get the licensing for Ghostface at the time, so they just made up their own killer. I don't believe that rumor to be true. I mean, when you read the lore of Legion, it doesn't seem like a character they just, oh crap, we gotta find a replacement for Ghostface, just do this. It's a kind of thought out backstory, I think. And I'm good at remembering which survivors were released at the same time as different killers. Like Curtain Call was Clown and Kate. Spark of Madness was Doctor and Fing. But I did make a mistake with Legion because I thought David was the one who got released alongside Legion. And that's not the case. He just gets killed in Legion's trailer. It's Jeff who gets released alongside Legion. So now I'm not sure who David was released alongside. And some people were saying, which survivor was Ghostface? Which killer was Ashes? Well, those two killers, or that killer and that survivor, were released individually. It was around the same time, but they weren't released like in a chapter together. That simply wasn't the case. This sucks. This is not that good of a map for Legion. But I do have Discordance. So I know there's multiple people over here. As soon as we see someone. Drop. Very greedy guys. Exploit. And now you're down here with me. Get the heck out of here, you're not getting that blind. That would have been cool though. Not for me, but for her. Thought I had my power. You're killing this guy, Nancy. You're looping around the hooked person. No, they get away with it. She seems like a good looper. Look at that. She has TV at the end of her name. Is gonna get to this pallet anyway and drop it. Yeah. There's the blendette. Drop this pallet. No. She's actually looping it. Hesitated. Oh wow, she was in that room. If she had moved a bit faster, she could have pallet saved. Working on that gen. Some guys running around doing nothing. Was there a blood spot right here? I can't hear her, so I'm assuming she's not around anymore. This pallet has been used already. I was hoping this chase would be shorter, so that I could pop that gen that's being worked on. Oh, unmine-gameable pallet. You messed up. I think we have time for this. Hook her, pop the gen. Jack's going for the save. Nancy's still around somewhere. She reset this pallet. Because this pallet was dropped. And I just ran into her randomly. Yeah, flashlight quick into dead hard. You're gonna be a little toxic to me, I'll be a little toxic to you back. The other survivors are nearby because I couldn't see them with barbecue. Or they're just both hiding in lockers. And Claudette is healed up again. I'm assuming the injured person's running away. Claudette's... What? Why couldn't I hear her heartbeat? That doesn't make any sense. They reset this pallet too. That Nancy is cunning. We'll make sure to get rid of this so they can't loop it anymore. Hopefully start regressing this gen. These guys are pushing gens while everyone's injured, by the way. And I have thanatophobia. That wasn't a sandbag somehow. I'm not gonna allow the Nancy to reset the pallet. She could have flashlight saved though. Yeah? I'm gonna try to sabotage that. That hard. Jake goes for the hook trade. Yep. Calling out all of their mistakes. And with any luck, Nancy no longer has DS. She's coming back to heal the Jake. She has DS if she's doing that. Yeah, I'm chasing you, I'm chasing you. Bam. If no one has Unbreakable, we win here. I feel like I shouldn't have got that hit, but whatever. She was on the complete other side of the pallet. Oh, why did I pick her up? No DS. Did someone tap this gen? No. Tough break, guys. That Nancy was carrying y'all. Y'all are just being too altruistic. I couldn't see his aura because he was too close, I guess, so he'd be about here. For a second I was afraid he still had DS. Just think of how much longer this match would have gone on if all of these guys had had DS, like they sometimes do. It's a rough game. Decided by the survivors. That right there is the problem some people have with Legion's power. If you're not careful, especially on console, you will get aim-dressed. Like you'll do a point-blank stab at them and it'll just miss. And now you can't use your power again for another 30 seconds because the game failed you, not the other way around. If these guys had actually been efficient on gens and had borrowed NDS and all that crap, they probably would have beat me. Because that was a very strong map as well for them. Ideally, against Legion, you just want to stay injured. Because if Legion wants to injure you, he will with his power. The extra speed is like so much to have to play against. You're not avoiding his power. So he's kind of like a precursor to Deathslinger. Easy to injure people, but hard to get them down. Unless you're a good Deathslinger. I feel like I'm a decent Deathslinger. Now we have Plague. This is the killer I'd say is the closest to the Trickster. Her vomit axe, code-wise. Yes, thank you. Her puke axe has a bunch of tiny projectiles strung together. And when they hit the survivor, they become more and more infected, and then you can one-shot them once they're broken by being fully infected. And for some reason people say, no, Trickster's closer to Huntress. No, not really. He's closer to Plague because he has a bunch of little projectiles that build up to injuring someone. And it sounds like we have company. Let me get one of these, what are these called? Runts? That fruit-shaped candy you see in candy stores sometimes. I can see why people like these. They're like, you just suck on them. And they have flavors like green apple. I don't know what the red thing is, but you can guess. Orange. Grape. I haven't tried the banana ones. The banana ones, or I'm assuming that's what they're flavored because they're shaped like a banana. The banana ones are always the ones that stuck out to me with this type of candy. Because you have kind of rounded shapes for the rest of them and then all of a sudden a banana. Yeah, green apple is so good. It's kind of like a paradox where, for some reason, I like grapes, the purple ones, but I don't like grape-flavored things. I like green apple-flavored things, but I don't like green apples themselves. And just rinse and repeat for a bunch of different fruit. Somebody's making little Tucker bark. He's funny when he barks, because he goes, "Row, row, 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 row." He's the only dog of ours who likes to play with the dog rope and catch the tennis balls. The other two are just layabouts that like to get pet. Is this not good for Plague? Maybe. Oh yeah, I have corrupt intervention. Wow, you guys wasted no time with that. Okay. That didn't get him. If he slides over the pallet, he gets infected. Okay, yeah. Okay. Got him. We don't want to be chasing over here. All the gens are blocked. Does this work? Can I infect the breakable wall? Don't know what that was. Hey. How do they get a blind on me when I can't even see them on my screen? Does that make any sense? Is she fully infected yet? How long is this taking? How long does it take to fully infect one person? That's retarded. It's taking way too long for her to get infected. There. Is that a flashlight? Unbelievable. This is Survive with Friends. So not fun going against Survive with Friends because they just carry each other. It's not individual skill or anything. Yes, just as it ran out. So this is the flashlight girl we have to remember. I need to be able to get out here quickly. Who's this? I thought I saw scratch marks leading this way. That totally hit her. Really? Really? She's outplaying me by just existing, pretty much. I mean, look at that. Freaking dumb. Oh, bother. Didn't even notice my red puke ran out. Now you get downed here. Third health state. I didn't want to grab, I clearly swung. This is so stupid. I'm not even getting to play this killer. These guys are playing risky as heck, and they're not getting punished for it. they drop this pallet. Couldn't reach her. He's over there. And then he's gonna go through the window. I clearly hit him. So stupid. It's clearly hitting him. It was making me so mad. How is she not infected yet? We're tunneling her. I don't care anymore. This is what we're losing to. For God's sake. It's simpler just a basic attack. Wow. Just wow. Come on. Already on a gate. God. So stressful. I bet he is unbreakable too. Yep. It's freaking infuriating how he's at the perfect angle every single time. For my puke not to hit him. She's gonna have unbreakable as well, so we need to get back to her quick. She was trying to blind me through a wall. Suck it. I need to get more. So stupid how little range it has. Shouldn't have gone for that chase. She was trying to cleanse, I caught her off guard. No, it's him. Not the person I was looking for. Oh, dead hard for another free health state. That didn't get him. They're all around me. It just doesn't go far enough. I'm surprised it even hit him there. You're the one I want. And you've disappeared because your scratch marks weren't showing. Dang it. How? How'd that not hit her? My heart's beating. Infuriating. She could have got me out of my power there too. This is what they want the game to be. Just tunneling and slugging one survivor, because that's all the killer can get. Ideally, you're supposed to get punished as survivor for cleansing against plague because you give her red puke that can damage instead of just infect. But those guys weren't getting punished. It brings up an interesting discussion about how badly placed the plague's fountains are. Because you have to go way out of your way to get those fountains. So it's almost like you're losing as much momentum with the fountains as you're gaining. Ghostface. I think I play good with him. Then again, it depends on the team. I have saved the best for last on him, so hopefully we can get some stacks on that. I'm just glad I didn't D-pip, because that's just adding insult to injury. Plague also has a big problem with basically only ever black pipping, because the way her power works. It's like, technically you down this person, but because your infection doesn't count as an attack, you get less points. It's stupid, really. And that also affects the chainsaw killers, things like that. I'm surprised they haven't figured that out yet. But that was not Plague being a bad killer, that was just Gin Rush survive with friends that I couldn't do anything against. Because they constantly had line of sight blockers from my puke. And it was clearly going through their body at multiple points and they weren't getting hit. But now we're playing a killer that doesn't have their attacks get given or taken away based on how the server is feeling. And we have another TTV in this lobby. The ghost face cosmetics are cool, I just don't have any because I'm not willing to pay real money to get them. You can't buy licensed killers or their cosmetics for shards, you have to pay money to get them. Which is kinda sucky, but I guess it's how BHVR makes money off them, while also giving some to the licensing companies. It was crazy that for a long time Leatherface didn't have any pink add-ons. It just went up to purple, his add-ons did. I never really got that. But they fixed him in the rework. I don't agree with the charges that they gave to him. Like, literally all they had to do was make his movement speed not suck while he was charging up his chainsaw and he would have been good, but no. They gotta add that and then add the overheat mechanic. I would have not done that. And with Ghostface and Myers, I really don't like the idea of the stalking mechanic, because you just stare at someone and get an insta-down. Ghostface and Myers are not that strong of killers, I'm just saying I don't like playing against that mechanic. And we've got Gideon Meat Plant again. So you're a stealth killer, right? But you also alert the freaking crows to your location. Guy, just block her in here. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, that was really stupid what the game just did to me there. But there we go. Surge value. Because I think I hit this thing too. For some reason it let her phase through my body when I went into stealth mode. Wow, you really should have gone for that save, dude. And you just ran towards the killer. Okay. Save you for later. And she has another god palette which has no mind game too. Break that. See if someone's down here. Yep. Waste the palette. And somehow this is not a mind gameable palette, dude. I was expecting her to still have DS. Shoot. That was the Kate, I just wasted all my stats. Oh, you messed up. Might as well take the down here. Dead hard too, remember that. Game. This is what I was talking about in one of my other streams. Yes, this hook is right next to where I downed her, but there's a breakable wall. And you have to go all the way around to here in order to get to that hook. I don't know how the devs don't understand this. It's not as easy as just put the hooks a certain distance between each other. You actually have to think about what you're doing when creating these maps. You panic. Go for the window. Yep. Man, he's really panicking. They're still on this one, they're greedy for it. Man, I can't believe they changed it to where that's not mind gameable anymore. His map reworks aren't all they were talked out to be. There's a hook right here. Could have got that hit if we were paying more attention. I could barely see the Claudette. That's why. Because I'm using Save the Best for Last, we're not really getting the stalking aspect of Ghostface. But I tried to do it on that Kate and it failed, so... Did not think I was gonna get that. Yeah, I see. The Jinn has this one, like, part that you can look through to see the survivor on the other side. Can I not see her from here, game? Okay, sure. Now I don't have to waste a single stack. Gonna jump up to that top thing. No, that's different. Tap this while we can. Excuse me? I was sure I was close enough for that. See, this is an example of good hook placement. There's a hook in this corner and a hook in this corner. If I destroy one of them, I don't have to go for miles and miles and miles until I find another one. They're about to complete this gen. Okay. Unbelievable. It took away my grab twice, and then it gets to a god pallet. I pressed R1 to grab him out of the locker, I pressed R2 to grab him out of the locker. It canceled both of them. And you're just gonna go up to this thing. Freaking annoying, dude. This wastes so much time, guaranteed. And if she runs to this freezer, it's more guaranteed wasted time. Save the best for last times 8 now. No mind game pallet. How could they see me? Who is seeing me? It's not even showing me who's seeing me. I don't want to go for you. And of course she has the worst movement out of all of the survivors. The one that I actually don't want to hit. It always happens when I'm using Save the Best for Last. She gets this again. Drops down without thinking. Goes the correct way. Lost the 50-50. Well, that's the problem with Ghostface. Sometimes people are breaking out of stealth when, like, you can't even see them, but they can sure see you. And then it's the other extreme where survivors are looking you straight in the face and you don't get nothing out. Where? Does he make it to this pallet even with Save the Best for Last times 8? Unbelievable. I'm gonna drop him and then pick him back up to activate Thrilling Tremors. They're not working on any of the generators. Unlucky. It is a valuable piece of information, but not the one I wanted. It's the freaking Claudette again. How does she always know what I'm gonna do? I keep wanting to drop down like I did last time so I can catch her off guard when she goes up there, but then it doesn't happen. The crouching is doing nothing. She just keeps running. She's waiting here. Yeah. When she gets to this pallet, I can't allow her to slide back over. She gets to that other pallet again. It's taking forever. There's survivor teams like that last one who looped nowhere near as good as her, but got the gens done quicker, so it didn't matter. That's the problem with this game. She baited it. I thought she was gonna be greedy and vault the window. Finally, she made a mistake. King Lucifer, also known as Demon something something, wants me to join his party. I'll see what I can do when I'm done with this match. I have half a mind to end the stream here. These guys have just stopped working on gens altogether. So all of Claudette's looping was for nothing. I see you. We're gonna do this again where now that Thrilling Trimmers is no longer on cooldown, we drop him and pick him up. See what gen she's on. She's not on any gen. So she's gonna try to look for the hatch, I guess. Now, we need to get lucky and guess which gate she's going to. And that is not gonna help right there. I'm hearing the sounds of a freaking dead man. No one's been talking about that bug, you know. Saw me through a wall. We want to push her this way. Into the corner of the map. Finally got her. That's what I've been trying to do all match. Okay, this is stupid. What's happening right here? Getting ran around a single obstacle. But that's what I wanted to do with her and why I wasn't using my stock the whole match. Because if you stock her and then insta-down her, you're only losing 2 stacks instead of 4. So there are some killers that can completely play around, save the vest for last, and save their stacks, like Demogorgon with his lunge, the chainsaw killers with their chainsaws. And then there's killers which can kind of save their stacks, but eventually we'll have to hit the obsession, like when they're the last one. Like a doctor can just keep putting the obsession in madness and not really go for them. What's another example? Well, I have a lot of experience with Trapper. If you catch the obsession in a trap, you go up to the trap that they're in, press R1 to pick them up, and you don't waste a stack. And then when a non-obsession steps in one of your traps, then do your basic attack on them and you gain a stack. But yeah, like Doctor, Wraith, Ghostface, there's not a lot you can do to stop from wasting your stacks when you hit the obsession. And some killers it doesn't make sense to run save the best for last. Like Huntress, you're using hatchets the whole time. Hillbilly in the other face, you're chainsawing people the whole time. It like makes using save the best for last on those killers redundant because of their abilities. Hola. Guys.
Hello.
So the guy who invites me to this party left when I joined.
So,
did you hear that, Nova?
No, shush! Stop it! Shh. Shh. Go over there. I was about it right now. It's downloading. Wait. Yes, it's because I was doing an update.
Lies.
Lies. You left to go see your porn, bro. I know. The third to die? I thought you were the third to die. What do you mean when I came? Sorry that...
You got all these excuses.
But look, watch, listen to the voice. Look, say something, they don't believe me. Say something.
Hello.
See?
Hello.
I told you, but no. No, apparently I don't have family, I'm lying.
Why are you inviting?
What? I thought you were inviting me, I didn't know what was happening.
I invited you like 15 times.
I didn't see it earlier, they were here. It's about to load, I think. What do you mean me being handsome? Shit, I was, you know, not single the whole time.
And you said he was mean to you earlier. He's been nothing but nice to you since I've been here.
No, he starts pulling out the compliments.
Damn. Aww. Beat him up.
Gemini's inviting me. Gemini.
It's late now.
Take this then.
Yeah,
Ready
sorry, Gemini, I'm already in a party.
Yeah. Me.
Gemini came in last second. Dude, if he was here before anyone else, we could have had our team with high rankers. Yes, but that's the thing, we got the douche killers. You should see how they come in and smack you on the butt, bro, like nothing. 1 second you're there, next second they're like, oh hey, you wanna have some fun? Oh, and you go down.
If we wanted to play custom matches, we could have 5 players.
No, I hate custom, I'm sorry, but I hate it.
It's sucky.
So Digital's here waiting.
Oh my gosh, I thought I readied up.
Bro.
Nigga, I said ready up like a minute ago. Yeah, well, yeah, it was like 5 times. It really was, but...
What the heck just happened?
Oh, what?
I got an error?
How come it's just me and him here?
Got an error.
I feel like you guys left. That's
I got
what
an
I
error.
feel.
I got an actual error.
I hope I didn't create the error because I was just spamming something in the blood web.
Maybe you did. I can't even load my survivor thing. I gotta close my app and open it again.
Oh, wow.
It only does that to me when I first get in.
These updates are being worse and worse. I think that's why.
Yeah, it's Dead by Daylight. What do you expect?
I've had problems with COD lately. Ooh. I'll play with you if you get it. I have it downloaded. Wait, Resident Evil 5? Why would it be no $69? That should be on sale for like $19, if that, in the sale. Online.
Yeah, it feels bad. I have RE5 for PS3. And I haven't played it yet.
Well, if you ever get it on PS4 or 5, I will play it with you too. I like it. It's a good co-op game. How come I invited you like 15 million times and you haven't joined? Him. No. There we go.
I guess I was too involved in the blood web to be paying attention. And it might not have given me the notifications.
Oh, what the fuck? Yep, it left me by myself. Let me close mine and... Yeah. Someone else can host if they want, I guess.
Oh no, it's gonna make me lag.
TTV? No TTV. Was in our party.
I'm streaming, but I'm not a TTV.
I'm putting it back on. I'm putting it.
Oh god.
Today.
The blood web bug, where it makes your whole screen red. Holy crap, that's a bug.
Yes. Oh, what happened? What's that? I know, we're missing Koopa Poopa and digital.
I guess it was still like processing the join Koopa's request that I sent before, and then it just threw me out of the game.
That
This thing is not loading. Oh my god.
oh, sent me an invite. Ooh.
This is troubling. I'm not getting any audio on the main menu. Nope.